Hi, my name is Riley Allen. This is my review of Season 1, Episode 17 of Star Wars The Clone Wars, titled Blue Shadow Virus. We start off with Padme and Jar Jar landing on Naboo and them investigating some droid findings, i.e. they found some battle droids. And they're hoping that the Queen is hoping that Padme will convince the Jedi to get involved. So, just as they're about to get information from the, tactical droid, Jar Jar's it up. But he managed to save himself by saying he was trying to eat a butterfly or whatever, and that it only grows and it's only from a certain part of, the planet, so that gives him somewhere to go. While they're on the way, they meet Peggy Bao, who is another Gungan, and Peggy Bao is kind of, in my opinion, what they think Jar Jar is. She's a little annoying, but she has her badass moments. She offers to bring Jar Jar and Padme to where they want to go, but Padme sends her back to Theed. Meanwhile, the Jedi land, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin is pissed because Padme went with the only backup being Jar Jar, and goddamn, I agree with Anakin. I agree. Typho was there. His ass should have went. But whatever. At least bring some backup, because Jar Jar is not backup. He's a problem, not backup. No, Jar Jar is the reason you need backup. So, Padme and Jar Jar get captured while Peggy Bao takes Ahsoka to find Jar Jar and Padme. Anakin and Obi-Wan go over the schematics of the bunker where Dr. Vindy, I believe his name is, Valo Vindy, something like that, he's planning to release thousands of bomb on many different, hundreds or thousands of systems to release the Blue Shadow Virus. I'm also pretty sure they gave the mad scientist guy a German voice. I think. I can't really tell if it's German or just something that's supposed to be something like that, but yeah. So, Ahsoka goes in with Rex and a team, and Anakin goes in, and Obi-Wan all split up. For some reason, Anakin sent to rescue Padme and take down the Doctor, which is how did Obi-Wan not know that was going to backfire? Also, I just love that Obi-Wan basically told Anakin, yeah, your marriage is totally a secret, by saying, Padme might already be dead, and you can't jeopardize the mission for her life. Also going on to say that, even if everybody on this planet is infected, it's still better one planet than none. Which I agree. In the grand scheme of things, they're trying to prevent the planet from being infected, but if it's only the one planet being infected, compared to the thousands that he was trying to do, I mean, it's not a good thing, but it's sure as hell ain't a bad thing if it's just the one. So, obviously, Anakin prioritizes saving Padme. The Doctor nearly gets away with the Shadow Virus, while the bomb squad is taking down or deactivating the bombs. Padme and Jar Jar go to search for a droid who's carrying one lone bomb. Dr. Vindy throws a vial of the Blue Shadow Virus, and instead of using the Force to continue to stop the vial from shattering on the ground and continuing to get the Doctor, Anakin proceeds to jump and catch it. And Does he not remember that he has the Force? Like, he could have just whipped his hand out. Bam. Stop that. Okay. But... and then it happens again because Obi-Wan, he throws 3 more vials and Obi-Wan falls down to catch him. Do they not remember they have the Force? Is there a reason? Am I just too stupid to not realize that they couldn't use the Force in that instance? I mean, maybe with Anakin, like, his one arm is metal, so maybe he can't really use the Force with that one. But anyways, he can hold the lightsaber with that arm, use his flesh arm to use the Force, and hold the lightsaber to the doctor or whatever, right? I don't know. This kind of seems like they don't use the Force enough. Like, they were just Force jumping. They did some Force jumps, obviously, but yeah. So they managed to deactivate all the bombs, and Peggy Bao proves she's the better Gungan by taking down the doctor, helping Anakin capture him. Ending the threat to the Shadow Virus, I guess? I think there's one more episode in this arc. I think there is one more episode in this arc, so they obviously don't contain it as well as they think. But yeah. Overall, this episode was pretty fun, I guess. I mean, I don't really get... It was pretty fun. It wasn't the greatest episode, but it wasn't the worst. I don't know. I think I'm getting too hung up on the fact that they don't use the Force enough. Like, you have some Deus Ex Machina powers, but you don't use it. But again, maybe I'm just too dumb and out of the loop to know that they can't use it in these instances because because this one instance of things, whatever. Because they can't use it because of this or that. I don't know. I'm going to give this episode a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want. I'll see you in the next video.